let's get into talking about lists. So to start off with, who am I? My name's Darren. I'm the co-founder of Mpool. My Twitter handle is @DarrenSmith, and you can follow me or you can ask me any questions about this training on my Twitter handle. Right, so when you think of lists, what exactly comes to mind? I mean, like if I think about lists, I think of the lists of jobs my wife leaves me on the fridge on the weekend. It could be the list of people coming to your birthday party. A list is literally that. It's a list, and in the case of marketing, it is a list of people, contacts, customers, leads, prospects. So first of all, you get static lists. Those are lists that you have to add to manually. You can also import a set of data from Excel as an example, and that would create a static list. The second type of list is a smart list. So a contact in your database would appear on that list when it meets a certain criteria, but it would also remove from that list when it no longer meets that criteria. So the example I've used here is you might have asked your customers, what is your favorite food? And somebody said pasta, and you have a list called pasta lovers, and then they go and change their favorite food one day to say they actually love sushi, and they're going to automatically go away from that list that's called pasta lovers, and they're going to appear in the sushi lovers list. So once you have a list, you can use marketing automation, you can send emails, you can do reporting and so on. So that's what the point of a list is. Obviously, because you're using it for reporting, you're using it to send out emailers, and you're probably doing that every single day. Lists or the list of lists can get absolutely huge, so don't forget to use a naming convention. And in HubSpot in particular, there is foldering available, so you can create different folders and put your lists in different folders so it's easier to find those lists. So when it comes to smart lists, how can you, what are the matching criteria you can use? So you can use when a field is equal to something or not equal to something, when a field contains something or does not contain something, a field that starts with something or ends with something, or if a field is known or not known. So you could say, for example, that if a country is equal to South Africa, or you could say if first name contains DAR, or you could say if a favorite color starts with BL, as an example. So what are all the different things in HubSpot that you can build smart lists off? So first of all, any contact property that you have, so anything you know about a person, whether it's their name, their email, their country, or any custom field you created, you can create a list based on that criteria. Anything regarding their company, so the name of the company, the employee size of the organization. You can do it on deal size. So if you're using the HubSpot CRM, you can say all deals that are at a certain stage, or all deals of a certain value. You can do it on other lists. So people that are in this list A must also be in list B, as an example. You can do it based on forms they've submitted, based on emails they've opened, not opened, clicked, read, so on. Based on certain pages that they've visited. So this is one of my favorite kind of smart list filters, is to say everybody that's visited our pricing page, put them into this list, because they are clearly more interested than anybody else in our leads database. An event that's happened that you've recorded in HubSpot, based on whether they're in or out of a workflow, a call to action that they've clicked on or haven't clicked on. If you're using HubSpot ads, a Google AdWords property, or a LinkedIn ads property, you can build lists on any of the fields within those. Plus, as I said, any custom field that you have created. Then within these lists that you build, you can set or criteria or and criteria. So an or criteria is contacts that meet one set of criteria or another set of criteria, put them in this list. So you can say everybody that said they like blue or they said they drink beer, put them in this list. Otherwise, the other one is you can have an and criteria. So contacts that meet one set of criteria and another set of criteria can be in this list. So for example, all contacts that like red and drink wine, they can be in a particular list. So once you have the list, obviously you can schedule emailers and you can trigger workflows and so on. But a big part of list building is around analytics and identifying a certain subset of your contacts or your customers, your leads, and looking at their behavior. So you can see, how has this list grown over time or shrunken over time? Then you can look at, out of this list, where are the contacts in this list coming from? Are they coming from direct traffic, Google AdWords? Are they coming from organic search, email marketing? Then you can look at the list and go, from this list, how many of these people are customers? How many are leads? How many are subscribers? How many are marketing qualified leads? You could also look at, in this list, where are these contacts from? What country are they from? And then you can also look at the behavior in the last 30 days of the contacts in this list. So have the contacts in this list opened an email in the last 30 days? Have they visited your website in the last 30 days? Have they converted on a form, clicked in an email, or clicked on some social link that you've posted? Because when you look at this and you see very low volumes of people actually engaging in a list, you may want to come up with a strategy to increase engagement. You may want to schedule an emailer or schedule a call, change a workflow. Maybe you've seen that the workflow, the gap between the steps in the workflow is too long. Maybe you want to post something on social media that will really attract this particular group of people, or create an offer. So now what? You've got your list. So you can now go and create a workflow. You can now go and send an email, but you can also go and do analysis and make recommendations. So to test what you've learned today, go over to office.mpool.com/academy-lists. Go and download the task that you can do to test your knowledge and test what you've learned, and find out what training to do next. Thank you.